I think that this was something maybe slightly swept under the rug. That it's just when you hear it, and this was on FS1. I'm super late. I am super late. But this was on FS1. Middle of the day. You just don't expect it. And I mean, it's not live, but I think it is live. I don't know. Whatever. This was crazy. And as obviously you can see here in the comment, Chris Broussard just asked Nick Wright if James Harden is R-word on live television. And when I saw that, I was like, no shot. Like, there's no way. and I'm laughing at, like, why would he say that? And James Harden went to the Clippers, forced a move, and I think the context is, like, he wants a bigger role. And obviously, Chris Broussard had questions about that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at like that he said that. I think that is disgusting that he said that. I'm just why? There's like not, and they have great chemistry, those three. So I think it just falls into, again, I think the expectation, I'm only saying that I think the expectation is like they're on television. They are seasoned professionals. And, but they have such good chemistry that I think they kind of let the walls down. Like this is the closest thing you'll get to like a podcast, like a barbershop, like a hangout type shit on television. It's a great show.
You think he thinks he's going to play like he did?
I think he's not going to get to play the way he wants, and he's going to move. It's not going to work well.
Nick,
Is
the man retarded? I mean,
like it was just so uncalled for. Like there was no reason for him to say that. Like that was so uncalled for. That I'm just like, why?
Shouldn't use that word, but sure. Yeah.
And Nick Wright is like, shouldn't use that word, but sure. I think they instantly recognize, and I think to Nick Wright's credit, I think he is very, very similar to the left on his positions. You know, you can kind of tell who is and who isn't. But that's crazy.
Use that word, but sure.
Developmentally disabled. You think he?
The developmentally disabled. Like again, that doesn't need to be said. That does not need to be said. Like why? Why? This is the screen grab. Is yeah. And I think he actually did end up following it up with like, I think he did, to his credit. I think they did. He did like say something to it, and you'll see why I liked this tweet here, because again, he does recognize, like, I shouldn't have said that. That's obvious, and you know, I don't think he should lose his job or anything. I think as an audience, I was more of like, oh my, why did he say that?
It's not going to work well.
Nick,
James,
is the man retarded? I mean,
Okay, we didn't need to play that again. I'm sorry.
He is going to go to the Clippers.
That was my bad. We didn't need to hear that. I thought it was on the apology part.
Where they have Kawhi Leonard as the number one option, Paul George is the number two, and still Russell Westbrook there, and think that he's going to shoot 25 times a night?
Listen, I didn't know what you were going to say today. I'm shocked. This is not going to work. What's going on?
Let me apologize for using that.
Again, I think as anybody, Nick Wright is like, Okay, why did you say that? I don't know that you were gonna say that. And so he recognizes it clearly. Chris Broussard here does. And let's see.
That word.
Oh.
I have my first cousin. We just put him to. He died a few months ago.
See, even again, this is all in one thing. This is 30 seconds, 35 seconds. This is all in one thing. He has to quickly pivot to like, I need to fix that. Oopsie daisies. And then he's like, somebody was like, did he kill his cousin? Because his apology is like so weird.
I have my first cousin. We just put him to. He died a few months ago, a month or two ago. He was developmentally disabled, so I didn't.
That again, and this is why I like this tweet. The old "some of my best friends are black" line, like that is what that sounds like. That you just, and again, I like Chris Broussard. I respect the heck out of him. All you need to do is apologize. You don't need to personalize it. You don't need to say, I know someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, that's like some of my best friends are like, you don't need to do that. You just need to apologize. Like, that's all you need to do. Like, oh boy.
I didn't mean to use that word.
Of course. I
apologize to the audience and everything.
That's very kind of you. I don't think anyone would kill you for it. He's gonna.
And I think Nick Wright just is like, let's just move on. And yep. Thank you. You apologized. Thank you so much. Oof. So that was the Chris Broussard incident, and my God, I'm getting a call, so I'm gonna